President Trump has paused tariffs on all countries, at least down to 10%, while he's looking to negotiate, and he's now shifting his focus to fight a trade war against the Chinese Communist Party. This is having a huge impact on the stock market and on global trade. Trump announced that the tariffs on China have been raised to 125%, and he said at some point, hopefully in the near future, China will realize that the days of ripping off the USA and other countries is no longer sustainable or acceptable. And at the same time, Trump has paused tariffs and lowered reciprocal tariffs on every other country to about 10% for the next 90 days. That means 3 months, a 3-month window for all those countries in the world to come to the table, make a deal, and then avoid detrimental tariffs. And the only country not being offered that deal is China. And the CCP is basically being isolated right now on the global stage while Trump is trying to win new trade deals with everybody else. Now, according to Treasury Secretary Besant, this was the plan all along. This is what Trump was working to do from the very beginning. It was a ruse, he says, and the CCP fell into it.
This was his strategy all along, and that you might even say that he goaded China into a bad position.
From a certain standpoint, it was apparent. The CCP has been the biggest violator of trade laws across the board. It's the worst abuser of unfair trade deals. It's the intellectual property theft, the gray markets, the debt traps, the heaps and heaps of bad deals literally over decades that gave the Chinese regime a global advantage. And changing that whole shift, that means changing the global market. The United States, it can't just do that without basically starting a giant global trade war and isolating the CCP. It's about the roots the CCP has built in all these countries. And those countries are now lining up to make new deals with the United States while the Chinese regime is basically assuring that what looks like a complete economic decoupling is now taking place. The general theme going around is that what Trump did is he set up a trade war, then turned this into a global battle of almost everyone versus the Chinese Communist Party.